Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Casey's Corner. Yeah, I'm back with another movie recap. And this movie is about our beloved UCHE Montana. So the name of the movie is Auction. So the movie starts with a superstar and a singer named Bamidele who goes to propose to her girlfriend only to see his girlfriend sleeping with another guy. She didn't show any sort of remorse. And the guy, boom, and that was the end. On the other hand, we see Osaz, who is a fashion designer. She makes dress for her friend and the boyfriend complimented the dress alike the designer, which is Osaz, and also proposes to her. The delivery guy who brought cake for Osaz's boyfriend in order to celebrate the engagement happens to be Osaz's ex-boyfriend. This makes the current fiancé to call off the engagement and collect his engagement ring and cake, and boom. Bamidele went to perform for an event but busted in anger as his fans tried to sing along with his song. And this made him to stop out of the function, and this caused so many negative reactions from his fans. So therefore, to redeem him of the negative vibe, his manager put him up for auction. Actually, that's where the name comes up, in which the highest bidder from his fans goes on a date with him unless the label will drop him as an artist. So Osaz is seen listening to Bamidele's song as she cleans the house in order to heal from the hurt of heartbreak. The next day, her flatmate Wendy jokingly bet ₦1 for Bamidele, and she got it, and Bamidele felt humiliated, but later accepted to do it in order to salvage his music career. He has to go on a date with Wendy, but unfortunately, the bet was for Osaz and Tama. Osaz goes on a date with Bamidele, and Bamidele was all salty because of the fact that Osaz betted ₦1 for him, saying all sorts of angry words, calling her sheep, and she got upset and left. On getting home, she tells her friend that Bamidele is a douchebag. Who wouldn't say? But the fans got wrong message. The manager advised Bamidele to make it real in order to salvage himself of all this bad energy from his fans. The manager brought Bami to negotiate with Osaj on how to keep up with the charade of their relationship for the next 3 weeks in exchange for ₦5 million, which Osaj says she doesn't want his money, but Osaj have planned to upset and get him so mad in revenge for his rude behavior on their first date. So after much talk between the manager, Bamidele, Osaj, and Osaz's flatmate Wendy, they both agreed to make this charade of a relationship real for the next 3 weeks. So they both went on a date while the manager stayed back with Wendy. So the manager decided to cook for Wendy noodles. Wendy tells the manager that Osaz will be needing the money. Remember, Osaz rejected Bamidele's ₦5 million, because she didn't want to appear desperate and cheap, so she didn't accept the money. But now Wendy is telling the manager that Osaz will be needing the money, and she saying that without Osaz's awareness, saying that Wendy knows what is best for Osaz. Bamidele and Osaz, on the other hand, on their dates, faked on being lovey-dovey while pissing his ex-girlfriend off. The next day, the manager comes to Bamidele's house all excited, telling him how social media is buzzing up because of his outing with Osaz. Bami shows him off, saying that he doesn't believe all these are social media fake lifestyle. So guys, if you have watched to this extent, please subscribe to my channel. It makes me grow and it makes me give you a premium content and helps bring amazing content to your way. Click that like button and share the video to your families and friends, okay? So let's get back to the review. They went to fundraising, after which at the car, Bami asked her if she's tired or hungry because she was yawning. She said hungry. Bami offered to make amala for her. At his house, Osas taught him how to eat amala with hands as opposed to fork and knife, after which they had a solemn moment while seeing a movie. Osa's big sister wants her to babysit her child while she and her husband go on a date. Wendy bails out, telling Osas to call Bamidele since they have a contract that says that he can bring Bamidele in whenever there's a task for her to do, and Bami can bring her in whenever there's a task for Bami to do. So Osas calls up Bami. Bami comes to his house. They played with the baby. After they had a moment, and Bami tried to kiss Osas, but Osas chickened out and said, "Oh, I think the baby is crying." As he was leaving that day, he tells her that they have some program tomorrow. So this is love. The next day, Osas prepared to go meet Bami. Her flatmate friend Wendy teased the hell out of her. At his place, Osas looked over Bami's new song while they shared pizza and had a great day. We see both of them having fun time together in his place, at her place. They're just being seen everywhere, being happy and jiggy. Bami wins a great record deal, and apparently their charade relationship have come to an end. Osas comes to pack her stuff. Bami professes love with the newest song he has written for her. But she said a beautiful song, and the kiss. From there onwards, they became a couple. Her friend Wendy asked of her stuff. She said that Bami's place. But what Osa didn't know is that Wendy collected money on her behalf if in case the engagement, their contract should go south. That's if anything goes wrong. That same night, Bami's ex-girlfriend comes around drunk to beg him to accept her back, but Bami calls a cab for her. But the paparazzi switch on the whole scenario, and Osa saw the news the next morning that Bamidele's ex-girlfriend came to his house and they had a good time. The next morning, Osas called Bami and ended things with Bami. Bami was shocked and furious. He rushed down to Osas' house the next morning to explain things, but on getting there, he found the shock of his life that Osas actually collected the 5 million naira. That was a shocker to him, and they had a heated argument, and they said awful things to each other. But later, Bami's manager explained to Bami that Osas didn't know about the 5 million naira, that it is actually Wendy that collected the money on behalf of Osas. Bami was furious at the manager. He even asked him to leave his house. So Bami went over to Osas' house to beg, but she didn't want to hear it because they have said awful things to each other. We see both of them missing each other. The next day, we see both of them missing each other. The next day is a performance day for Bami's new song, which was dedicated to Osas Etama. So this is love. On the stage, Bami cleared up the air by saying that things have ended between him and his ex-girlfriend long ago, and both parties have decided to stay okay with it. There and then, he professed his love for Osas Intama once again. After the performance, on getting home, here is Osas, his beloved, waiting for him in his apartment to say that she's sorry and she has agreed to be in a relationship with him once more. There and then they made up, and the rest is history. Guys, if you have been in this channel, you know that I'm a fan of girls love. Yeah. So to the fun parts, my reaction. Yes. Please, guys. How do you bet 1 naira on somebody? As if the person is a sand. Even sand, girl, is very expensive now. Anyways, I think that is the comic relief side of the movie. Secondly, please, can somebody wake me up from the dream? How do you call off your engagement with someone you claim to love due to the ex-boyfriend said she dumped him because he cheated? Really? It doesn't make sense to me, please. So guys, like always, leave your thoughts in the comment section below and remember, no hate words. This is a peaceful community. So with that, I'm going to say bye to my next video. So guys, hit that like button, subscribe and share to your friends and family. Bye.